Good morning.
Good morning. So I just realised I have my sunglasses on my head.
That's fine. Well, I nearly put my sunglasses on because I was feeling summery today.
Before we start, I just want to shout out to my amazing mother, who yesterday we had a doorstop delivery.
Does your mum watch these?
I don't know.
You know my family do. My
does.
half of our family. Whoa.
We had a doorstop delivery of some goodies and stuff, which was really unexpected and really, really well received because they got us a steak dinner, didn't they?
They did. However, there's a downside. I laid in bed feeling rubbish, and this morning I have a mini hangover, and I've put this hangover down to the half a bottle of red wine I consume, and basically a plate full of rich food is why I'm feeling rubbish today.
It was so good.
It was really tasty.
But
we were all right.
the kid, I don't ever use sunglasses that don't cost more than £2 because I break them like they're going out of fashion, and the kids jump on them or rip the arms off. So I don't ever buy expensive sunglasses. And I got down to my last pair, and Joseph ripped off an arm the other day. So in this pack of treats for the kids, dinner, some bits of bobs and essentials, was a pair of her sunglasses. She donated to the cause, and I don't think she'll ever realise how grateful I am for the fact that I don't have to do this now in the garden. Thank you very much, Mum. What we're talking about today?
We've got a random one. So
it's more of a discussion today to try and use your minds to help us, because whether it's lockdown making us go a little bit mental and the fact that we can't think outside of the words that are in our head. Do you agree? Or it might need some external influence?
No, I think we need external influence. Please, team, Yellow Tuxedo, likers, followers, subscribers, friends.
So we have been working for the last few weeks.
Possibly 2 months.
Probably took 2 months, actually.
Early March, nearly 2 months.
On a product offering that's coming out, which is, it's going to be in a loose way. It's a membership, but to help you guys with your digital visibility and stuff, with some learning opportunities and some accountability and all that kind of stuff. And
we're still working on the patter, so anything we say today is not finalised.
No. This is definitely not.
We are not there yet.
As with anything, you need to have a working title for what it is, and.
Well, our working title is membership, which we don't like.
Oh no, we don't. No,
it's not very Yellow Tuxedo, is it?
It's really not. And we, you know what we like. We don't like to be the same as everyone else. So we're very, very keen to make sure that it doesn't feel like
we're like a wedding. We like to feel we're unique and different, but the reality is
everyone has Hessian and lace.
Everyone has Hessian and lace.
Jam jar candles. That's new and unique. Yeah, but lovely if you have them.
We love weddings. I'm just being silly.
Oh God. So we want to have a working name, and our thing is we don't want to have the digital visibility blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
That just doesn't fit.
Please do not upset anyone in this next sentence.
I'm not going to.
Because there are some great names of clubs and memberships.
We don't want that. We want to have something that's a little bit silly. Now, Alan came up with one the other day, which actually, and thank you to Lottie again for realising that it was absolutely poop. The Guppy Club. Why did you want to call it the Guppy Club, Alan?
Well, I typed Yellow Tuxedo into Google, and basically 3 things come up: us, suits, and a fish called the Yellow Tuxedo Guppy. And I came up with the Guppy Club, but then we soon realised that was absolute garbage.
Yes, I'm really glad we realised that, because yes.
But I also came up with the standout sessions, but then also realised that was rubbish. And
also, the standout collective is the name of people getting back into work after being in prison.
Right. Yes.
So
you do have to be careful, don't you?
Of course. So then we were talking about
side story. Someone Virgin Radio are doing their auctions at the moment, and someone I know typed into Google Virgin Auctions. Yes, exactly. Be careful what your thing's called. Go exactly. So most of my side stories are relevant.
I'm just thinking, oh God. But they're making a lot of money right now, so fair play
for charity. Fantastic. Yeah.
So then we're looking at collective nouns. Nouns of hives. We like the word hive, but obviously the thing with a hive, although it's a hub of activity,
or a hive of activity,
or a hub, hive, whatever. They don't stand out because bees are all worker bees. They're doing the same thing day in, day out and working hard, but not standing out.
Yeah, we want it to feel like, don't we? People coming together to get what they need and then going and shining bright with it. Standing out, shining bright, and all those other kind of...
Yeah. So then we're trying to think of words that are collective nouns for animals that stand out. See where we're going here. This is why we're going a little bit stir crazy in this house, because we're...
Lockdown crazy.
Was it an audience of slugs you saw?
Something like that.
I'm like, no.
Well, what else? We've just been Googling it.
Anyhow.
On a side note, Google collective nouns. There's some fascinating ones. A death row of turkeys.
Death Row Club. Well, Death Row Records.
Death Row Record. I did think that because we talked about this
every single day this week. We talked about it.
The Defiant ones. Go and watch it. It's very interesting.
So,
Beastie Boys
anyhow, it doesn't have to be an animal. It doesn't have to be a collective noun or anything.
Just solve
But we are trying to think.
We can't move on, can we?
We're trying to think outside of the box for what to call our product, our club, our membership, our community, whatever that is, because it doesn't really matter at this stage, it's because it's still work in progress. We would love some external influence and input as to what it could be, and it's absolutely fine if it's stupid, absolutely not anything to do with what we actually talk about. We love
it doesn't need to be the same. We're a big, like our company's called Yellow Tuxedo. We do not sell yellow things or tuxedos. It doesn't need to be what it is, if that makes sense. Are we overthinking it?
Probably.
Yes. Are we stuck? Yes.
So.
Right. Simplify it for us, please, someone.
It really is that. I like that. I just can't keep. And we keep going over the same things, and then all you do is like, say the same word and go da 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 da. Like,
I just say it in different ways.
Like when you're talking, like in a foreign language.
What's about 7 down? What's the turtle doves one?
Turtle doves.
Pitying. A pitying of turtle. It's in white.
A pitying of turtle doves.
A pitying of turtle. No, that doesn't work.
A pit of snakes. A pint of mussels. Oh, I could go with a pint of mussels.
You got to look at the camera because of the microphone. They won't be able to hear you properly.
A prattle of parrots.
A prattle of parrots.
No.
Well, I like. What's the film?
The
Rio. The Prat. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Quite happy for acronyms. If anyone can come up with
anyway,
acronym.
What is it about talking in a foreign language, but you don't know the language? All you do is talk about it in an English accent.
No.
But I said a different accent.
Do you speak French? Yes. Where is the swimming pool? You go up and down. You enunciate massively, don't you?
Yeah.
Actually, I can speak a little bit of French. Où est la piscine?
What have we got going on today, Alan?
Donde está la piscina? Por favor. Spanish and French is about all I can do.
Oh God, there's absolutely no learning in this piece today, apart from the fact that we are going a little bit. It must have been the steak.
I massively seasoned it all, so I think I've got a little bit too much salt, dehydrated. Sorry, one last story and then we're going to finish. Please help us, right? Our local corner shop Co-op sells these crisps that are salty crisps, and like all people our age, we love salt way too much, right? Like most people, we love salt way too much. We try and cut back. Anyway, when we buy these salty crisps, it takes 2 days
for the salt.
Yeah, exactly. You know, for the salt hangover to disappear, it takes 48 hours. To the extent that we've had to stop buying them because it's so. You wake up the next morning like shriveled up. You know, like the dead body in arachnophobia after the spider's drunk all the blood. We wake up like that in the morning because there's no liquid in us, and you spend a day hydrating. And then anyway.
But no. What have we got going on today?
Oh, I don't know.
We've got
our coffee morning
today. We've got our coffee morning, which we're really excited about, which should be this. It was this morning.
I like to tag people. Our Zoom video was featured on You Are the Media's weekly email. You Are the Media is definitely worth checking out. I'm going to tag them below.
Love them.
We only discovered them about a month and a half ago. Someone put us in their direction. Love Mark and what he's doing, and love the community there. So tag them below. Go and have a look. And yeah, just sign up for their weekly email. And we were in it. Thank you for featuring us this week, or featuring us, including us.
And the other thing we've got going on today is we have an interview we're being interviewed by South Coast Weddings.
South Coast Weddings, tag. Every time we mention people for me to tag, I have to remember to tag them all. South Coast, you know how random we're feeling this morning?
2 people? 3 people?
There was 3, but I can't remember what the third one is. South Coast. Anyway, yeah, South Coast. So Sam's going to come and chat to us with our Baylily Bell Tents hat on. So I might tag Baylily Bell Tents actually.
Why not?
And so to all about weddings, and that's her standing out in the crowd. So do go and check out Sam and South Coast Weddings because she is doing that. You know, her business was wiped. She furloughed. She's publicly said
yeah, she's furloughed.
She has now. So she's doing things she can do. Please don't get on technicalities. That's not.
She's not. She's doing things to help other weddings.
Yes,
right
she's
now.
doing
so
things
she's offering her services for free to help
but
other weddings.
But then the PR that comes from that, and that's what we talk about on our 5th theme, legacy and PR. What is PR? I did a big thing yesterday on a training session, didn't I? So yes. Right. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.